How's it going, everybody? You know, when you're trying to do something from the fair, you get a little bit of messed up. There's one of our buddies right there. How's it going? So you want to jump out?
Yeah.
You can jump out. So we are live at the McLeod County Fair this week, and one of the things that we're doing, we're going to make an attempt to do this live. Now, we've tried to do this live a couple of times, and we're flying by the seat of our pants here somewhat. And as luck would have it, we're right across from the 4-H building, and we're right across from the talent section. So one of the things we want to do is, it's 150th anniversary of the McLeod County Fair today, and we wanted to have just an opportunity to get out and interview some people from our area and have fun, and we'll go from there. So with that, one of the things I want to do is toss this out to Jill, who is out on the street talking to all of us. Hey, Jill, so I need you to move just a little bit this way so you can get in the camera over there, and keep coming.
How's
there
that?
You go. Yeah, you're on now. Go ahead.
Beautiful. So we're here at the McLeod County Fair. I've got a good friend here with me. Mert, what's your favorite part of the fair?
All of it.
Do you like the food?
Yes.
Yeah, we had some cheese curds earlier. They were good.
They always are.
Do you like the animals?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the reasons I came besides seeing you, so I seen Mary's granddaughter.
Oh, yeah. Is she showing some animals?
She won 4 blues and 3 other awards.
Good. She's such a nice young lady and a redhead. I like redheads.
No, we're talking about that the other day when we were coming home from Buffalo.
Nice. Well, thanks for chatting with us today.
No problem.
So it's one of those fun things, running into some of our friends out here and getting to say hi. Yesterday I kind of threw it out when I was here, and we dodged the rain for a long time, actually. We got nice, clear skies today. There's a lot of people coming out and enjoying the fair. And I'm kind of curious, what is your favorite fair food? Mine, I kind of got down the road of talking about cheese curds and all that kind of stuff. Yesterday, I had today something called a waffle dog. So that was interesting. And quite honestly, a waffle dog literally is just a hot dog on a stick wrapped in a waffle. And if you have it with syrup, whoo! Now, if you're coming to the McLeod County Fair, I want you to go check out the Wild Ones food truck. It's a big blue truck over by the sheep area. So go and check that out. I got another person here with Jill, and I'm going to toss it out to her. The fun thing is it's so loud here that you can't really hear. So I'm going to toss this out to Jill.
All right, so I am standing here with a very important person of the fair. So tell us who you are and what your role is here at the fair.
Well, hello. I am Kelly Roosh Foley, and I am part of the Fair Board. Welcome, you guys.
Well, thank you for being on our podcast. Kelly, tell us what's new about the fair this year.
Sure. Well, first, the big event it's our 150th year, so we are so excited and to have you all out here. We have a huge display in the commercial building showing back from 150 years ago till today on what the fair was and what it represents today. Some new things this year is free gate admission courtesy of our county. McLeod County donated us some money so we can let you all in for free this year, which is wonderful. And we also have the Budweiser Clydesdale horses. They are here, and they have show times tomorrow afternoon and Sunday afternoon where you can see them hitch, show, and de-hitch. So it's wonderful, and you can also get your pictures taken with them. And then we also the other new thing is the Lumberjack Show. I believe it's at 3-5. There's 3 times this today and the rest of the each day, and that is by the Big Silos. They put on a wonderful performance. A few new things, a few new food vendors. I've already had a couple new sandwiches. They're wonderful. I love all the fair foods. And it's wonderful to see everybody. We are busy. It's good. The weather's holding out, so come on down.
Yeah, the food is always a big draw for me. We've had a couple of really good things. I love the exhibits. It's amazing to see the talent in our community. It's awesome to see so many youth showing their animals, like just the involvement of the kids in the community that have a presence here at the fair. So, I don't know, everybody's kind of got their favorite thing about the fair. Kelly, what's your favorite thing about the fair?
Sure. So I am the superintendent of the Fine Arts Building, one of the three. And so my favorite part is Entry Day, which happens on Tuesday, a couple days before the fair, where the children and the adults and seniors can bring all their art exhibits, their needlepoint, their vegetables, and everything. And it's a blast seeing everybody's creativity and what they produced throughout the year. And then on Wednesday is when our judges come and do the judging. And then Wednesday night we put everything ready for you guys in the display cases, ready for Thursday morning. So it is, those are my favorite days. And then Thursday morning when the fair opens, seeing the kids come in and seeing how they do on their exhibits, it's the best to watch, and showing grandma and grandpa or whatever. So it's wonderful.
I love it. One of my very, very good friends, Jody, is a judge, and she loves judging she does a lot of the fine arts stuff too, and she just loves it. So that's really cool. Kelly, thank you so much for chatting with us today. We really appreciate your time. It's a great fair. There's a lot of people here. Please come out and join us, and thank you. I hope you have a little fun this weekend.
Oh, definitely. Thank you guys all for coming out, and yeah, we'll see you around.
Thank you.
So now I'm joined by Mary Hodson, Chamber President and extraordinaire of all sorts of things Hutchinson related, the Much and Hutch creator, all that kind of stuff. Cameron's going to walk right in front of our camera here if he doesn't watch out. So that's what happens when you're
right? That's exactly what happens.
Say, what is your favorite part of the fair? This being 150 years of the fair, there's a lot of things going on here today.
You know, I love that there's something for everybody. Like, you can come out and it doesn't matter if you're here for the food or if you just want a malt or if you like the animals or if you like, going around and collecting things from the commercial building or
everyone
seeing
needs
who got
a new
a
free
ribbon.
pen.
Right? But, there's something for everybody, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm excited this year. My mom was here yesterday, and she won some ribbons over in the 4-H building with some of her needlepoint and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun. Well, my dad is here kind of watching us and making fun of me right now. In fact, I think we're going to have him on here in a second.
Awesome.
Excuse me. And he was over there looking for it. He couldn't find him. So now I think I'm going to have to take him along and have that conversation with him. So
yeah, we'll take him over to the right building, and then we'll go find the needlepoint, and we'll figure it out.
Have you had a waffle dog yet?
I have not, but I did just see those.
I went and had a waffle dog. If you had it with the syrup, it's really awesome. We're here next to the talent booth, and there's a lot of things talent-wise going on, from magic shows and all that kind of stuff. But one thing that I would tell people to do, come and have the cheese curds from next door to us here. We're in the Woodstone booth, so we're right across from the 4-H building. But over here, they have jalapeno cheese curds.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you throw a little bit of chipotle sauce on there. It is something else.
I bet. I think that's where Andrea got her lemonade, too, and it was really good.
Yeah. Do you have any, thinking back about, when we were younger, do you have any, favorite memories of county fairs that you went to or anything like that?
Yeah, you know what? I grew up at the Dakota County Fair because I was in 4-H and I was an ambassador. I mean, I did all those things. I know that's shocking to you and really surprising, junior leadership stuff. But I remember doing a lot of stuff performing with the Arts Inn and Share the Fun and being at the fair all day long. Finding my friends who were in the barn sleeping with their cows, that kind of thing that was really unique to me because I did not live on a farm.
Yeah.
I was not in 4-H doing that stuff. I was doing all the leadership stuff and trying not to kill a plant. So I think that those things, when I was the things that I got to learn there, and that's really where I got my leadership journey started.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I participated in county fairs, and I grew up in Redwood Falls, so going to the Redwood County Fair, we had the races on Sunday night. Then going to the Renville County Fair when I was dating my high school girlfriend, and we went up and had the dairy, ice cream from over there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just on the other side there. I've already visited once. I think I'm going back again. So I kind of got hooked on those. And then, my days working in television, I went to the Freeborn County Fair a lot. And we had all these live acts coming in. And I know, last night, my sister was here, went to the band that was here. She had an amazing time. Mm-hmm. And then, tonight, I think Johnny Holmes is going to be here again. So it's going to be a busy fair tonight, too.
Busy fair. And I think that they're doing a great job of really recognizing it's the 150th and celebrating it in a big way.
Yeah.
Having the Clydesdales here and some of the other things. I've noticed that there's a lot of people in costume or period pieces.
Yeah.
Walking around, and I love that too, telling the history of the fair, because of course before you and I were here, it was over by 3M.
Right. Yeah, it was in a different location.
And that was a different time before you and I landed here in the beautiful community of Hutchinson and McLeod County.
Yeah.
And so it's really fun to see all of that, and I think that they've really worked hard the last few years to really amp it up a little bit. So
it's been fun. You know, we had Kelly on just a second ago, and she was talking about the Clydesdales. Have you been over to see those yet?
No, not yet. We're going to come over tomorrow to see those,
Okay.
because we have some friends who have Clydesdales.
Yeah.
And they're coming up, so we're going to go over and get the inside scoop, if you will.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want a picture of how high those horses are, or how high you come up on one of those horses.
Like
'cause
to their
I
knee?
think it might be to their knee. I don't think it's going to be very big.
I'll remember to take that photo.
Well, I hope you have a fun fair. This has been great having you on. I appreciate
Great
you
to
stopping
always
by.
be here with you.
And I'm going to toss this back over to Jill and introduce another person.
All right, so I've got a fair goer here by the name of Cameron. Cameron, what is your favorite part of the fair?
Cheese skirts.
Fair enough. I'm going to just walk on over a little bit. Excuse me. McKenna, what is your favorite part of the fair?
Definitely the rides. Even though I'm 22, I still go on the rides.
Nice. What kind of fair goer are you? Are you one of those that comes once a fair, several times, once every 10 years? Like, how do you attend the fair?
Oh, each year, all the time, and all the days, of course.
Nice. Well, thank you.
I turned my mic back on here. There's so many things going on here at the fair, Jill, and she can't really hear me because she's out there. But I was saying there's so many fun things going on at the fair. Like there's music happening over here right now. We're seeing a lot of our friends hanging out at the fair. I'm kind of Jill and I are here at the fair at the Woodstone booth. We were here all day yesterday until the rain, of course, and now we're here today until 4. McKenna's going to be at the booth for us, hanging out here tomorrow, I think. Sunday. Deb is here tonight, so we've got a good group of people coming through, and it's been fun to see all of our friends and kind of reminisce about county fairs and stuff like that. So what? Yeah, your microphone's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there is a lot to do here at the fair. There's a couple different stages, and there's everything from music for adults to music for kids, magic acts for kids, all kinds of activities. The people watching is obviously second to none.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about the fair. We've got people doing face painting right next to us. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? What's your favorite part about the fair?
I walk around with friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I think friendship and family is one of the main things. You see you go over to the animal barns and you see a lot of family activities, a lot of kids that have helped out with their parents with farming, with raising the cattle and the horses and, all of it. And they come and they show their livestock and they're so proud of it. It's, hey ladies, you want to answer a question for me quick? Why do you think the McLeod County Fair is important to our community?
Oh, the McLeod County Fair is important to our community because it's an opportunity to see what your neighbors are good at and get ideas for things that you might want to do.
Fabulous. What is your favorite part about the fair?
My favorite part about the fair is exhibiting.
What do you exhibit?
This year I got a reserve grand champion on my sunflower.
And atta girl, way to go. Well, thank you for taking a minute to visit with us.
Welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. So as you can see, there's a lot of reasons why people come here, from the food to the rides to the projects and the talent in our community that people have. And people are really proud of their work. In fact, I think your mom won a few ribbons, if you haven't talked about that already.
Yeah, we talked about it just a little bit ago. And, it's funny, we're out here and I was pointing at my earbuds and thinking that I should have run the long cable to you so you could actually hear what we were saying. There's a lot of trying to do this podcast today where we were trying to go live to our Facebook page. I tried it a couple of times. It didn't really work. With so many cell phones out here, the connection's just a little bit off. So you want to come back up here and hang out for a little bit?
Absolutely.
With me?
I'll hang this mic up, so I apologize.
Yeah, so one of the things that we were doing, obviously, is we wanted to interview some people out here as they were walking by. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm sitting here thinking that you have television background and you don't. So
No, I know
when
nothing.
I'm trying to flip between the cameras here, you're like off and whatever. I'm like,
When I'm
well.
moving around, I'm a mover. I'm a mover and a shaker, Roman.
Mover and a shaker. Yeah, well, that's the first thing. You're also a sleeper, which we talked about this morning.
Oh, yes, I love sleeping.
So what is your favorite part of the fair? I mean, you grew up in a smaller town, smaller community. What were some of your favorite memories of going to the fair?
You know, honestly, what the young man said to me walking by, I will never forget the first year that my parents just let me free. You know, I was maybe 10, 11, or 12, right in there, right? Yep. And lived in a really small town, walked everywhere, grabbed my friends, and I just remember like showing up and arriving without a parent, right? And just with my girlfriends. And it was just this sense of independence. And then some of my best memories are as a teenager and going to the dance, like the bands at night. Johnny Holmes, he's here tonight, and he was such a draw when I was growing up. And we'd go, and then of course, you know, were the cute boys going to be there, or, you know, who you had a crush on. And
wait a second, cute boys.
Yeah, well,
he's sitting right here next to you.
Well, I know where to find him now. No, I think it was just the community, the friendships, the running around. That's what I never entered anything in any of the exhibits or anything like that, but I always liked looking at them and really just being there with my friends.
I had the opportunity to judge the photography in the 4-H last year. If you know, one of those things when you come to the fair and you're gonna go around, you got to walk through the 4-H building and see all of the projects that people are doing, whether it's photography, sewing, you know, plants that people have been growing.
You know, what vegetables they've grown.
Yeah,
there's,
it's so cool.
You know, there's needlework, and I mean, there's everything. It's amazing what people can do.
I spend a lot of time walking through that area there. I will go through and see the cows, just so everybody who's listening to this.
There's a cow thing, so go back in our episodes if you're wondering.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over there and see them. It's very hot over there right now, so they're trying to keep them all cool and everything, but. It's actually been a pretty good fair. You know, we had the rain on Thursday night for a little while.
Yep.
But you know, like I said, Sarah was here last night and spent a lot of time with the band. So being under the shelter there really kind of protects you from that. It hasn't been, you know, 200 degrees outside right now, so it's very enjoyable to be at the fair.
Yep.
One of the things I've noticed so far today, you know, I've been coming to McLeod County Fair for a long time, but I've noticed that attendance is up significantly from where it normally is, especially at night.
Yeah, and you know, you got to wonder if that doesn't have something to do with the free admission. I think it just feels so easy to just, hey, let's just pop over to the fair, even if it's for a minute. Or let's just, you know, go to that concert tonight, or, you know.
And you've got the opportunity to come and go multiple days rather than just one. You know, there are some people who sit back and say, you know, I can't make it to all of the fairs, you know, dates, so they pick and choose. And now tonight this week, you've got people who have just come back multiple times to, you know, see what else is going on, or go into another music event or whatever's going on. We've seen a lot of kids here. And I think that's one of the more magical times for county fairs is when you're a little kid. Going in Waseca County Fair is where I kind of grew up. You know, I graduated from Redwood, but I spent a lot of time in Waseca too. And the Historical Society had stuff there, so we always walked through. We looked at the same thing every year.
Yep.
But it was really cool for me to see that kind of stuff. Midways are always kind of fun to go through. I remember riding on the Scrambler. That was probably my favorite, especially riding with my mom.
Yep.
We'd stick her on the outside, and then we'd get, you know, kind of run in and get pushed in and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that was always kind of fun too. Do you have a favorite ride?
No, I liked all of them, and when I was younger, I was game to do all of them. I did. My lunch came up on me one year. My good friend Jamie and I were on a ride, and we spun and we spun and we spun, and I got off and I kept spinning. And then I felt great. It was just because of the ride. I don't know if I have a favorite. It's changed over the years. Now it's just fun to watch the kids go.
Yeah. No, I have a lot of fun coming to the fair. There was one. It was like a double Ferris wheel when I was growing up, and there was a Ferris wheel here and a Ferris wheel here, and then it, like a top and a bottom, and then the whole thing spun.
Spinning.
You could go from the top to like 50 feet in the air in a snap.
Ooh, I liked the little like bucket seat you sat in that spun around, and then you pull the wheel, and then you spin more, and then if you were with a bunch of babies, they never wanted you to pull the wheel very hard, but if you went
there was always like There was a little kids ride too that we had like little boats that would kind of go like that, or the little
and
motorcycles.
the little motorcycles.
Yeah,
And
such good stuff. Such good stuff. I think. So this is the one thing. Have you ever gone to the state fair, the Minnesota State Fair?
Yes, I have.
What's
many
your
times.
favorite part of the Minnesota State Fair?
Oh, that's so hard. There's so many things there. I mean, the people watching is second to none. If you think it's good here, the variety of food. I love everything about it.
Yeah, I think one of the things I like about the state fair is there's a lot of things to do. Obviously the Sweet Martha's cookies, but if you haven't noticed, we have Joni's cookies here.
Yeah.
Joni's chocolate chip cookies, and they are amazing.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of local vendors here, that kind of stuff. So if you get a chance to come down, try some food, have a fun night of coming out to the music, all that kind of fun stuff. I think it'll be great. So
we've got people in our midst wondering where these Joni's cookies are.
Oh, the Joni's cookies, they're over in the, not on the 4-H side. We're on the 4-H side, but you go over to the other side where like the livestock is. There's that kitchen over there.
Yeah.
And there's signs lined up all along saying Joni's cookies, Joni's cookies, Joni's cookies. So
I know Joni. She's an amazing person and makes a mean cookie.
So what you're telling me is McKenna is freaking out behind the bar.
She is. She's wondering where the cookies are.
Are the cookies? Yep. Because that's what I want to go do. So, we've have you gone through the commercial building yet?
Not yet, but that's my goal for today.
I need to go through there and find some free pens that I can put inside my car, or maybe a ruler that we could use.
Perhaps
to measure
a
stuff.
notebook or a sucker.
Yeah, a notebook or a sucker
little
would
sticky
be amazing
notes
too.
or something. Yeah.
There's just so much to do here. I am going to go over and look at the Clydesdales when we're done here.
I'm very excited about that.
I think that's going to be really cool to go see. I drove by on Wednesday and saw the trucks here. Going on right now. I mean, we haven't talked about the bidet situation yet.
No, but we got to get back on that because we promised our listeners and viewers that we would have that experience, and we haven't.
So I think I'm gonna order that. Maybe we should go to the commercial building and see if somebody has.
Well, so that's what I was just going to say about the commercial building. We joke a little bit about the pens and the suckers and things, but you actually can learn a lot about what's available in your community.
Yeah, Cameron was over. He went and tested the. I don't know if it's tested or whatever, but he did the Civil Air Patrol.
Oh,
where he
nice.
had to like land airplanes.
Did he
and
fly
stuff
an
like
airplane?
That. He did. Well, not a real airplane, but some
but
sort
simulation.
of simulator.
Yep.
So he had a lot of fun doing that, and I think. Like I said, the fair for kids is a lot of fun. I think.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep.
Yeah. I was thinking here too. We should really find out if they can bring us some more cheese curds, because I could use some more cheese curds.
Yeah.
Cheese curds are always the right answer.
We can work on that when we wrap this up.
No, it has been a great time at the fair so far. We're here, like I said, we're here today. It's now Friday. And then we've got Saturday and Sunday that will be around too. So if you get a chance, stop on by and say hi. And we might have a sticker available for you if you run into one of us about Hometown Conversations. So we kind of threw this out and thought we'd do this here a little bit today and talk to some people as they walked by. And try to do it live, but like I said, with the Wi-Fi and everything out here, it's a little tough to get that done. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the music tonight.
I am too. I'm excited. It's a different experience being at the fair in the evening than it is during the day. And different age groups come out. Right now it's a lot of families, a lot of kids, which of course I love to watch kids, and some older people. And then tonight I feel like, you kind of level out right in between those two age groups. And it's a lot of parents getting out of the house and letting loose, find a babysitter and have a good time. So I'm really looking forward to coming back tonight.
Speaking of kids, you had a fun time running around here with one of your friends' daughters this morning.
Oh, she was a hoot. She just could not stop. We went in the cow barn 3 times, and she just was telling me about all the animals she saw. Kids just love animals, and she was just so happy to be running around and not being held and carried and just paving her own way. We had a good time.
I don't know if you guys can hear this in the background, but we can hear, and I wish I could turn the camera and get up and turn this here, but just across from us is the kids kind of entertainment area, and you can hear the kids screaming over there. So they are absolutely having a great time here at the McLeod County Fair.
There's musicians, there's comedians, there's, like a combination. The daytime is a great time for kids. The entertainment over here has been fabulous. And
at night, those were fun.
Where all the rides are and all of it, it's kind of magical.
Yeah. Is there a food you're looking forward to today?
Well, so yesterday we had this sandwich.
Yes.
It was like smoked chicken and cheese on a bun, and it was next level. Cheese curds are always a win. We had some waffle wrapped.
Yeah, we talked about the waffle.
Hot dog, corn dog situation that was good.
Yep, that was really good, especially with the syrup.
Yeah, with the syrup, that was, There's some taco situation over there that I was checking out. I love any version of a taco. I could be here all 4 days and still feel like I haven't gotten enough of the snacks and food.
I do feel like there's a great chance we're going to be here all 4 days. I'm watching back here, and I think one of the things you and I talked about, we went up to Watercade for Litchfield here, about a month ago, right?
Yep.
And we were commenting when we were dancing on the beach, how all the 11 to 12-year-old boys are partying and having a great time and just living up summer.
Yeah, goofing around.
I'm watching back here in this space, the little entertainment center. There's a group of 8 11-year-old to 12-year-old guys over there, and they are jumping up and having just as good of fun as the little girls sitting on the edge over here screaming too.
No, there's something about that age. There's still no concern for if you look silly. They're just living their best lives, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch groups of kids just walking around on their own and just being themselves.
Did you ever play any games in the Midway?
Occasionally. They were always so expensive.
Yeah.
But you always wanted to win that huge stuffed animal that your parents would just be horrified if you came home with.
Yeah. My
I'd
dad
always
is sitting
win
here right
little
now,
stuff,
and there's no way we would ever get to play that kind of stuff when we were kids. Just wouldn't allow it to happen. So I never got a chance to do that.
Well, maybe we should go play some games, and you can.
I don't want to win a fish.
You can win me a romantic little stuffed animal. I don't know why I turned into an Uber Norwegian right there, but
I don't know. That happens sometimes.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of fun to just kind of take in the sounds of all the stuff that's going on. I'm kind of happy that we're not by the animal zoo, because we'd hear the cows mooing the whole time, and then I'd have to go over and say hi.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. What else are you looking forward to?
I just think that it's one of the things that's been great, and I look forward to continuing to do it the rest of the weekend, running into people that I haven't seen in ages, connecting with people. I am excited to go through all the exhibits and really check those out. Like I mentioned earlier when I was interviewing someone, a good friend of mine judges, and so she talks a lot about the talent and things like that, so it's fun to see that. I have not seen the Clydesdales yet. I know you saw them walk by and you thought they were huge, but I haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to go check them out next. Coming back for the music tonight, and it's hard to pinpoint what your one favorite thing is. It's the entire experience that I like. It's just a great community. The state fair is huge and phenomenal, but here I run into people I know, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, with that, I think we're going to wrap it up from the fair. Hope everybody comes out and has a great time this weekend. It is one of the best days of summer, is to hang out at the McLeod County Fair, see all your friends, say hi, drop by and say hi to us if you want.
It's free this year, so you can't afford not to come.
It's right. It's free, so you got to come. So with that, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Hometown Conversations. This is Roman and Jill signing off till next time. See you guys real soon.